Booth Ranches supplies a lot of different customers. We actually ship fruit all over the world. So some of our primary export markets are Australia, Japan, and for the most part, Korea. And we do have a very robust domestic program as well. My name is Scott Carlisle, and my job title here at Booth Ranches is Food Safety Coordinator. Because Booth Ranches holds quality to a really high level, we were exploring ways to be able to more efficiently and more effectively grade the fruit that's coming to our packing house. So one of the ways that we wanted to do that is be able to more effectively track the different types of defects that you might see on a piece of fruit. So in exploring our options for machines that can do that, we came across a company called Compact Sorting Equipment. And we actually purchased a compact auto grading machine as well as a sampling station. And what that compact machine allows us to do is to be able to really refine the types of visual defects we were seeing on the actual skin of the fruit. The key components that Booth Ranches is really fond of that we're experiencing with the compact machine is our ability not just to improve the grade within the packing house and the grade of the fruit going in our boxes, but to also be able to use the data that we're collecting out of the compact sorting equipment to kind of change some of our farming and cultural practices out in the field. And what we can do at that point is track the decisions that we've made on the specific ranches that we made those decisions on. And when the fruit is harvested at the end of the growing season and comes through the house, I can actually see what the effects of my decision either to spray or not to spray were based on the cosmetic defects that either appear or do not appear on the fruit for that matter. So one thing that Booth Ranches is really hoping to be able to use the compact sorting equipment for in the future is hopefully to reduce the amount of actual pesticides and herbicides that we may be using. In making the decision to move to compact, we had a choice to either basically remove all of the auto grading equipment that we were currently using here at Booth Ranches, or compact also had the option for us to do what they refer to as a retrofit. The retrofit allowed us to use a lot of the mechanical hardware from our previous grading equipment and simply came in and upgraded the software and the cameras and lighting ability that is able to see these different visual defects that maybe we were missing with our previous sorting equipment. So one of the reasons here at Booth Ranches that we chose to do a retrofit as opposed to a complete and total overhaul new install was simply because the auto grading equipment we'd been using, the hardware portion of that auto grading equipment, was really in good shape. So we were able to reuse our sizer cups and the carriers that we had from our previous auto grading equipment. In working with the employees at Compact, we found that the Compact employees are extremely helpful. They're just a phone call away. Whenever we have had any kind of issue with the Compact, which so far has been extremely rare, we make one phone call and the help and technical support that is required is basically right at the press of a button. We also worked with some employees that are specialists on the mapping and grading portion of Compact. And I think that is what really solidified the decision for Booth Ranches and going forward and choosing Compact was the ability of those individuals to train our employees to be able to be as efficient from a mapping and grading standpoint as they were. And we still get visits from those individuals. They will come out, kind of check on our progress. Anytime maybe we're struggling with a certain map or identifying a certain type of defect, we can call them and they have an endless list of different tips or tricks that we may be able to try to be able to solve our issues. My experience here at Booth Ranches in working with the compact sorting and grading company is that they are truly like our partners. They didn't just sell us a piece of equipment and say, this is how it works, good luck. It is a constant relationship. I talk to an individual from compact sorting and grading equipment daily. Most of the time just kind of checking in, seeing how things are going. Very rarely is there an issue to where something's not working or anything like that. So I think that is kind of another positive aspect that Booth Ranches has experienced with compact sorting grading equipment and its employees is the ability to work with them. They actually want us to succeed. Compact prefers that we can kind of put their equipment through as many tests as we possibly can dream up, because if we can find an issue where maybe something isn't capable of identifying, a certain type of defect, compact individuals are immediately on that, trying to solve that type of an issue. And I think that is something that, from a service standpoint, has really been a benefit for boot branches.